Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, and today we're doing a self-portrait, another one, of course. We are thinking about our lives in the future, what kind of careers we might want to have, what kind of skills we want to learn, and what we want our home life to look like. Do we want to live in the city or the countryside? And we're going to draw a little mini one-panel comic about what we think our lives might look like in the future. And for me, here's my example. I did a comic, so I have a speech balloon where I'm saying something. And I already have my dream job, which is to be an art teacher to kids. But there's still areas of growth within my job. Like, I really want to learn how to teach clay and to create a way of teaching clay to kids in Boston. And I want to have my own classroom that's set up just the way I want it. And I would love to have purple hair and to have a therapy dog named Totoro. So having a dog that's trained to help kids with their emotions, to help them feel better, and maybe even to help people with people who need help with like special needs stuff. You know, people. So to draw a stick figure, or to draw a person's from head to toe, I recommend starting with a stick figure, and this person is going to be me in the future. I'm going to still be an art teacher, but I want to have a therapy dog. And I'm doing a stick figure. And I'm thinking about where I want the arms and the legs. I'm going to do dots where the knees are, so remember. Got some elbows and shoulders. And we're going to have a head. And that's my stick figure. Now we're going to build off of this, right? We're going to add clothes. We're going to add detail. Like, I think I'm going to wear my striped shirt that I'm wearing now, plus an apron. But I think I want purple hair in the future. And then I'm going to add so I'm slowly building over the stick figure, like clothes and different body parts, and then I'm erasing. So we definitely want to use our pencil for this. And I'm thinking like a fashion designer as well about what clothes might look like in the future. Like, I think I'm probably going to wear an apron, and I think people's clothes are going to get more like stretchy and comfy. Like, I think people are going to be less dressed up in the future. I think they'll be a little bit more like comfy and stretchy. Especially for people like art teachers, because we're moving around a ton. And I think I'll have pretty similar hair, but I'm going to dye it purple in the future, so I'm thinking a little bit about color. And I think in the future people can change their color, their hair color, any way they want, and can have any job they want. And people's hair will still stay healthy, even though they're adding lots of color to it. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking about in terms of fashion in the future. So we got, this is me in the future in an apron, because I'm still teaching. And then I'm going to give myself a ground to stand on. And I'm going to be demoing for a class. But guess what we have, friends? Guess what we have at class? We have clay at class. And here we're going to have an art room in the future. So no more cafeteria or multi-purpose room teaching for Miss Abby. I'll have my own room, and the students will get to join in, and it'll be made just for art, and it'll have things like a kiln that allows us to fire clay and amazing things like that. And I will also have a therapy dog that is trained to help kids calm down. And his name will be, I don't know, maybe Titus. I think that would be a cute name for a very big, sweet dog. Who's, you know, he looks like a big bear, but he's very nice and just wants cuddles from the kids. That's the kind of dog I want in my classroom. Like this. And I'm going to put a speech balloon to tell the story a little better. Today we are using clay. Here's what I got so far. It's in pencil. And next I'm going to color it in. And my idea of the future is me teaching art, teaching clay with a therapy dog. But you might have a different idea of the future. You might have different career goals than me. That's part of the fun, is that we get to think about what our life might look like in the future. And what kind of career we want. And it's okay if you can't decide. It's hard to pick a career. But we're going to try drawing ourselves in a future career that we think would be cool. Now, I'm going to color it in using colored pencils. So here's a quick tip. I have the scrap paper here because I don't quite remember what color looks best like my skin tone, most like my skin tone. So I'm going to layer some different pencils and tools until I find what works and what really looks closest to my skin tone. I'm not that orange. What is that, pink? Like, I think it might be a blending of pink and brown. No, that's too dark. But I know not pink. Maybe very, very light. And this isn't going to be perfect, but it'll definitely be better than just drawing whatever is nearby, right? Oh, and I guess some of the shadowy parts of my face. I guess my cheeks are that pink. It's worth a try. Maybe very light. Oh, okay. That looks like my skin tone. See, this way you can use any tool you've got and practice and figure out your skin tone, then take it to our paper and have a skin tone that really matches, because everyone's is different, because we all have a different amount of melanin in our skin. Here is my drawing of kind of what my life would look like, what I want my life to look like in the future. I want to continue teaching art, but I want to add clay to the mix. It's going to involve learning lots of new skills for me. And I want to have my own art room that looks however I want it to, and I want to have a dog that is also a classroom therapy dog named Totoro. and he's going to be really big, like a big old teddy bear that can help kids. And I want to do some training to help kids. I want to add more to this too, because I also want to learn how to play a musical instrument one day. And I want to learn how to be really good at riding and fixing my bike. And I think all of that would be pretty cool. I also think I want to add some future technology to the classroom, because I don't think classrooms will look the same in the future. I think we'll have new tools and technology that'll make it easier for us all to learn and be together. I also added a speech balloon that says, "Today we are using clay." I would love to see what you guys come up with. What do you think the future is going to look? What do you think your future is going to look like? What kind of career do you think you'll have? What do you think your fashion sense will look like in the future? Do you think you'll have long or short hair? What do you think technology is going to look like in the future? And how is that going to affect the career you want? For example, if you're a mechanic working on cars, what do you think the future cars are going to work on look like? I would love to see what you come up with. I know you're very creative and innovative, and that's going to be part of us, creative and innovative. And I think it'll be really fun to think about what life looks like in the future. Bye. Have fun making art.